Hey everyone, welcome to Properties of Logarithms. Okay, this is Nicholas JMV. Okay, we've got another example of expanding logarithms, and I want to just introduce you guys again and just reflect on these major rules of logarithms, these properties. Now, there are three major rules. There are others, of course, but these are the, I would say, the big three. Okay, so product rule, and note that when we have a single logarithm, we're really expanding these out. Okay, we're going from here to here. Okay, so log base b of two quantities or two things multiplied together equals a separation through addition. It's the log of both those things separately. With addition, the quotient rule is going to use subtraction here when you're dividing two different things with the same base. And the power rule, remember, says if you have something, that whole something raised to a c power or a number, you can bring that c out front. Okay, so these are the three rules that are going to help us solve our next problem, our only problem in this example. So when we have this, we're going to write the log base a of the square root of x cubed plus 1 all over x squared times the quantity x plus 4 to the fourth power. X has got to be greater than 0. We want to write this thing as a sum or a difference of logs. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by just rewriting this problem. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that, and I'm going to have log, okay, base a of the square root of x cubed plus 1, that whole thing divided by x squared times the quantity x plus 1, all raised to the fourth power. There's I just rewrote this. Now we have division here, so because of the division we're going to have the quotient rule. So I'm going to take the logarithm of the numerator, which is x cubed plus 1, and I'm going to subtract off the denominator, log base a of the quantity x squared times x plus 1 to the fourth. Okay, and that's where we are that's the quotient rule. Okay, so we've got that so far. We can put parentheses or brackets. Now I'm going to leave this first part for a little bit because I got a lot to do in my second part. Okay, so I rewrote that. Now notice I'm going to bring down the minus sign. Okay, so let's bring down that minus. But I have multiplication here, so now I'm going to use the product rule. So I'm going to have minus, and I'm going to put this now logarithm in parentheses, log base a of x squared plus log base a of x plus 1 to the fourth. Okay, because I separated this, the whole thing needs to make sure it's subtracted. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to mess with both of these. The first one I'm going to rewrite as log base a times x cubed plus 1. That whole thing raised to the 1/2 power. Okay, and now we're going to have minus here. And we're just going to leave the rest of this for now. Okay, we're going to change that first one. But now I got all these powers. Look, so I've got x plus 1 here being raised to the fourth power. I've got x squared here, and I've got a power here. So now this is going to be our power rule. So we're going to go ahead now, and we're going to bring the 1/2 out front, and we're going to have log base a of x cubed plus 1, okay, minus log, or excuse me, 2 log base 10 of x plus 4 log base a, sorry, not 10, x plus 1 to the x plus 1. Okay, sorry, I'm messing up here, all these things. So I go ahead and rewrite that, okay? And now I can go ahead and distribute the minus sign. So I'll have 1/2 log base a of x cubed plus 1 minus 2 log of ax minus 4 log base a of x plus 1. So I go ahead and distribute that logarithm here. And here is the final expanded problem here. So that's how we can expand a logarithm using properties. This is a little more challenging one. This is a quotient rule to start with. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. We'll see you next time.